Martin Luther's transformative odyssey from devout Catholicism to branded heresy is a saga etched with defiance and conviction. Emerging from the cloistered world of Augustinian monasticism, he embarked on a journey that would shake the very foundations of the Catholic Church. His fervent contemplation of prayers and ascetic practices eventually collided with the stark realities of church corruption, particularly the rampant sale of indulgences. The genesis of the Protestant Reformation lay in Luther's audacious act of affixing his 95 Theses to the door of the Wittenberg Church. These pointed accusations against the Church's greed and pagan rites reverberated far beyond the ecclesiastical confines, igniting a conflagration of dissent that would reshape the political landscape. Luther's groundbreaking endeavor to translate the Bible into German was a watershed moment, granting ordinary people unprecedented access to sacred texts. Born in the crucible of Alban in 1483, Luther's early aspirations for a career in civil service were eclipsed by a divine intervention during a tumultuous storm, propelling him towards a life of monastic devotion. Within the cloisters of the Augustinian order, Luther's devout prayers and scholarly pursuits were juxtaposed with a growing disillusionment with the Church's abuses. His union with Katharina von Bora, a former nun, marked a bold departure from centuries-old celibate traditions, inspiring a wave of challenges to entrenched norms. At the heart of Luther's dissent lay a vehement denouncement of the Church's exploitation of indulgences, a practice he saw as preying on the fears and faith of the faithful to fund grandiose projects. His 95 Theses thundered against this corruption, sparking a maelstrom of debate and dissent that reverberated across Europe. Dismissed initially by church authorities, Luther's ideas gained inexorable momentum, culminating in a direct confrontation with the papal throne. Excommunicated in 1521, Luther emerged as a beacon of resistance, confronting the very authority of the Catholic Church. In hindsight, Luther's journey transcends mere biography. It stands as a testament to the power of dissent, the pursuit of truth, and the unwavering resilience of the human spirit against entrenched power structures. Martin Luther's journey from devout Catholicism to branded heresy is a saga of profound transformation. Once a devout Augustinian monk, he found himself entwined in the contemplation of prayers, only to eventually walk down the aisle with a former nun, defying the vows of celibacy. His tumultuous path was paved by the corruption he saw within the Catholic Church, particularly the insatiable appetite for indulgences. The spark that ignited the Protestant Reformation was Luther's bold act of nailing his 95 Theses to the door of the Wittenberg Church. In them, he lashed out against what he perceived as the Church's rapacious and pagan rituals, particularly the sale of indulgences. Little did he anticipate the seismic waves his dissent would unleash, rattling not just the ecclesiastical establishment but also the political arenas, where kings and princes would wield his ideas as weapons. Luther's audacious move to translate the Bible into German was nothing short of revolutionary, empowering the masses with direct access to sacred texts. Born in Alban in 1483, Luther's early years were shaped by parental aspirations for a lucrative civil service career. However, a divine intervention during a storm diverted his path, leading him to pledge his life to the monastic order. His time within the Augustinian order was marked by fervent prayers, self-mortification, and scholarly pursuits. Yet, it was his defiance against the Church's injustices that would define his legacy. Luther's marriage to Katharina von Bora, a former nun, symbolized a break from the celibate traditions and inspired others to challenge the Church's norms. The crux of Luther's dissent lay in the Church's exploitation of indulgences, exploiting the faithful's fears and extorting wealth for grand projects like St. Peter's Basilica. His 95 Theses were a rallying cry against this corruption, igniting a firestorm of debate and dissent across Germany and beyond. Despite initially being dismissed by the church hierarchy, Luther's ideas gained momentum, forcing a confrontation with the papal authority. Excommunicated in 1521, Luther became a symbol of resistance, challenging the very foundations of the Catholic Church's power. In retrospect, Luther's journey is not just a biography but a testament to the power of dissent, the quest for truth, and the indomitable spirit of human agency. In reflecting on Martin Luther's remarkable journey, it becomes evident that his life was more than a mere sequence of events. It was a testament to the transformative power of individual conviction. From the quiet confines of monastic devotion to the tumultuous throes of dissent against a corrupt establishment, Luther's story embodies the essence of human resilience and the pursuit of truth. His defiance against the injustices of the Catholic Church, particularly the exploitation of indulgences, resonated far beyond the walls of ecclesiastical institutions, sparking a movement that would reshape the religious and political landscape of Europe. Luther's bold act of translating the Bible into vernacular language revolutionized access to sacred texts, democratizing spirituality and empowering ordinary believers. His marriage to Katharina von Bora symbolized a departure from centuries-old traditions, inspiring countless others to challenge entrenched norms and embrace individual agency. Despite facing excommunication and persecution, Luther remained steadfast in his convictions, emerging as a beacon of resistance against institutional oppression. Ultimately, Luther's legacy transcends the confines of religious history. It serves as a timeless reminder of the power of dissent, the pursuit of justice, and the unwavering resilience of the human spirit. In a world fraught with injustice and inequality, Luther's journey stands as a testament to the enduring significance of individual courage in the face of adversity.